Hey guys, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and today I'm going to show you how to make Morning Glory Muffins to put in your freezer. This recipe is part of my 4 weeks to fill your freezer series. I am going through every single one of those recipes and making a video out of it, so why don't you check the playlist in my description so you can get caught up. So my favorite breakfast has to be muffins. Now the ones that you get at the store probably aren't very healthy for you. I love the double chocolate chip muffins that you can get at Sam's Club in like the huge 12 pack, but no, they are definitely not the best for you. But these Morning Glory muffins are chock full of vegetables. They have raisins in them. They are made with whole wheat flour if you want to make them that way. They are perfect paired with some scrambled eggs or cottage cheese or whatever kind of protein you like to have for breakfast. And obviously, since they are part of the 4 weeks to fill your freezer series, they are freezer friendly. So you make a huge batch at a time and put them in the freezer, and you thaw them in the fridge overnight when you're ready to eat, and it's just that simple. So let me show you how they're made. So right now I've got the oven preheating to 375, and you're going to need 3 different bowls, a large, medium, and a small. So first, in the large bowl, you will add 2.5 cups of flour. I am using a mixture of all-purpose and whole wheat, but you can use whatever kind of flour you like. You'll also need 1 cup of rolled oats, and then 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Then you'll mix this together a little bit and then set it aside. Then in a medium-sized bowl, you'll take a banana that's pretty ripe, as brown as you can get it. Then you'll mash this up really good. Frozen bananas are good with this as well. Just make sure you get it out well before you need to use it. That way it has time to thaw. Then next you'll add a 1/2 cup of honey. Then add 6 tablespoons of olive oil. I know it sounds like a lot, but this is a good way to get in some healthy fats. If you don't want to use all this olive oil, you can also substitute applesauce or do a mixture of both. And then you will add 1 cup each of shredded carrots and shredded zucchini. As you can see, I kind of shredded both at the same time in my food processor. It just made things a whole lot easier for me. Once you add all of those, just mix them together and then set this bowl aside. And then finally, in a third smaller bowl, combine 2 eggs and then 2/3 cup of milk. Now we will add everything to the large bowl and mix that together. What I really like about this recipe is all the extra vegetables that are in it. So I like to add vegetables to my breakfast, but I don't always want like scrambled eggs with spinach. So adding shredded vegetables like this to things like pancakes or muffins, it is a great way to add those extra vegetables but still be able to eat something sweet. There's also a little bit of fruit in this with the banana. We'll add some raisins here in a second as well. Then once everything is fully mixed together, add 1 cup of raisins. I actually just happen to have 2 smaller boxes of raisins, so I will just add these to it. And then you'll just fold these in. It will be ready to put it in the oven. So these muffin tins have already been sprayed with cooking spray, so you'll just use a 1/4 cup measuring cup and scoop the mix into the tins. This recipe makes anywhere between 12 and 15 muffins, so I went ahead and got out both muffin tins just in case. So I had some extra mix left over, and I didn't really want to make more than 15 muffins, so I just put a little bit of extra in each one. Just means we're going to get some really nice big muffins. We're going to put them in the oven for between 22 and 24 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. let's check these real quick. And these are perfect. So I'm gonna let them sit for a couple of minutes and then I'll put them onto a cooling rack and then I will show you how to freeze them. So the easiest way to freeze these is to get a cookie sheet and line it with parchment paper and then just place each muffin a little bit separated from each other, and you're going to flash freeze these. And that just means you're going to freeze them all separately like this until they're completely frozen, and then you can put them in a gallon-sized freezer bag. The problem with freezing them all together in the bag first is that they will probably stick together when they freeze. And so this way, you'll make sure that they don't freeze together and not become a huge big blob. So this is definitely the easiest way to do this. And they will freeze in about a couple hours or so. And then after that, you can put them in the freezer bags. And then once you're ready to eat them, just take them out one at a time. You can thaw it overnight in the fridge, or you can put them in the microwave and put them on defrost for 40 seconds at a time. And then they should be ready to eat. I have the printable recipe for these muffins in the description below, so you make sure you check those out. Also, I have put all the recipes in the 4 weeks to fill your freezer series into one convenient PDF file. And if you want to check that out in the description below as well, I've got a coupon code just for you. Also, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be notified whenever I post more meal planning tips, recipes, and grocery hauls. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you later.